We've been using wood chips in our goat barn, which has done amazing things for the aroma in there. It actually smells nice versus when we used hay, it was disgusting. And we just pile new wood chips on top of it as they soil it. But it's gotten pretty thick in there. So what we're doing is we're going to go ahead and rake it out, put it in bags, and we'll use it as mulch and compost and put new wood chips on top. A lot easier than dealing with hay, and smells a lot nicer too. So, YouTuber rookie mistake number 10,000. We actually moved this like the Egyptians move things, and we didn't get any of it on video. So maybe we'll reanimate it for you, or maybe not. But anyways, after we raked all the nasty wood chips out of here, we're gonna put brand new wood chips in here, and it should last several months. So long as we keep putting fresh wood chips right on top, and that makes these girls really happy, and it doesn't stink. Oh, here we go. Take your shovel. We can't block the door. Okay, but I want it thick in there, okay? It's already pretty fresh.
Yeah.
But let's make it pretty thick in there and then dump the rest of it out right here, okay?
Alright. I can do that.
Sweet! So what Grant is working on is where whenever we kid share, we keep the babies locked up in here at night so they don't drink all the mama's milk so we can have some. But since they're stuck there all night, it gets a little poopy. So we're just gonna freshen up the wood chips. It looks better already, doesn't it? That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. And Josh is doing the same thing. He's got a stall here, which we don't lock up too often, but whenever we need to separate somebody, we have these options available. This gal is mostly hay in here. Give these babies and mamas a week to get used to each other and make sure we're not going to have any medical issues with babies. So she's about ready to come out with everybody else, and we'll fill this with wood chips as well. And the milk stand. We'll put a bunch of wood chips in here too. It doesn't get too nasty, but whatever, it's better. If we let them out, I want to cover this up in here too. Maybe we just let them out.
You want to scrape that out first, or?
Nah. Nope. I think we've done enough scraping. Come on, Mama. It's just going to be difficult to get around this door, but we'll do maybe the same thing. Fill up that trash can.
Just throw it in.
Yeah. Are you done with the little room?
Just about.
Okay. If you want, you just dump. If you're done with that room, then just dump the rest of it right here, and we can level it out with the rake.
Okay.
It's just thick.
So I want to show you what, I don't know if you can see the new wood chips, and we took it all the way to the ground, and then this is the room. So that's at least up to my knuckles, so I'd say 3 or 4 inches of wood chips and unspeakables. There they are.
It's alright.
Anyways, I was saying something wrong with my camera, so I didn't pick it up very well. But brand new wood chips. We scraped it down to the dirt, and then we have this layer. We didn't scrape this out because they're living in here, and we don't want to disturb them too much. They're doing good.
Ow.
Here goes. Mama's first out for a little bit. All done?
Yes, sir.
Cool, man. That looks like plenty in this room. Because I had already put wood chips in here. Yeah, definitely don't.
Don't do that.
Yeah, don't want to block the door. But man, this looks great. Lola, I missed her. She was hanging out in the bucket. I guess Grant kicked her out. Now Grant's hanging out in the bucket. Easy peasy. So the beautiful thing about these wood chips is we won't have to do this again for several months. As it gets poopy in here, we'll add some wood chips on top of it. But this does an amazing job of absorbing, not to talk about the gross stuff, but all the urine and neutralizing the ammonia so it doesn't stink and not walking in squishy nastiness. I don't know how exciting all that was, but you're welcome. Okay, Lily's been locked up for a week. And now she's fighting with all the other girls. Surprised? I think not. But that's okay. She's needing to get out, get some hay. These girls are inside the hay ring. Goofs. Easy, ladies. They're actually going really easy. And not so much. Yeah, they're fighting and then she licks her head. I don't know. They're friends or foes. Hard to tell. They're getting it figured out.
We got some more spots.
This is their first time out of that little room.
That would have been fun if you smacked yourself. I would laugh at you.
I've actually done that with a rake.
So have I.
I had a rake right here and a rake right here.
Hey, easy, Lola.
And I step forward.
This
and
is
I
why we
stick
lock 'em
myself
up.
Right in between the eyes.
Look at that stiff lip.
And then I step backwards and hit myself in the back of the head.
Let's see it. Let's see it again. I've never seen a baby do that before. I don't know if you could see that on the video. Our little boy there is giving Lola the stiff lip.
I'm gonna go this way.
Those are not Lola's babies. So she's showing them who's boss. She's being a sweetheart though. Alright, unfortunately babies do not know electric fence yet. So they are prone to getting zapped. But they have to learn. And they're small enough to get underneath it most of the time. So. We want to let them out and explore a little bit. Pretty girl. And a little boy. Little girl got zapped and didn't scream. Surprise, surprise. Whoop! Both of them.
Actually, I'm gonna grab one more and then we can do it.
Alright, so we're going to go get a play set for them today. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it set up, but you can bet your bottom dollar we're going to let these little ones play on the swing set. All right, back in the pen.
And Big Mama was doing the same thing, and she was hitting a tree instead of somebody else.
Whoa!
No one wants to fight her.
Nope. Would you?
Nope.
Shoot.
Cause she'll win.
See, I outweigh her by 100 pounds, and I still don't want to fight her.
Yeah. Neither do I.
Get on a football helmet and
Yeah.
headbutt her. Goat.
So actually, I cleaned that off after we moved here. This is our well house. It's an ugly little thing, but there's a 70-foot well in there. When we first moved here, obviously it looked similar, except there was trees growing on top of it. All the pine needles had composted, and there was maybe like 2 or 3 inches of soil, and there was actually trees growing on top of that building.
Can you get up there with the broom?
Yeah, eventually. Not today, though. You'll see it.
So it was all the way sticking all the way out to here, and I got it all the way down there. And it wasn't like that. That means I'm making progress.
Yeah, that's good. So we have failed again to record much of the crazy that's happening here. We're moving a playset on a trailer through the woods. We're going to turn some of it into a playset for our goats. Some of it's going to turn into a deer stand box blind. And it's been kind of a crazy adventure, and we failed to bring you along, so my apologies. You ready, Josh? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Man, he's crazy.
Come on, buddy. Whoa, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming, he's coming. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. Come on, buddy. Good job. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There you go. There you go. Good job. There you go. It comes right to me. Look at that.